So hello and welcome guys, welcome to our YouTube channel SLR the Universal Hub. So in this video we are going to talk about the try catch error handling in JavaScript. Like most of all of the object oriented programming language have their try catch implementation, and most of the functional part of try catch is similar in all those kind of a programming language, but there are still some of little bit of a difference between all of the programming language, because that's why they are differentiating from each other. And so we are going to learn all those differences in JavaScript today, and what are those differences from other programming languages in JavaScript, and how to write control flow try catch in JavaScript. In JavaScript, like any other object-oriented programming language like Java, C++, and C Sharp, they are statically typed programming language. You will most of the like syntaxical error you will be able to encounter, you will be able to identify during the compile time of the program. But in case of JavaScript, it doesn't happen. JavaScript is a dynamically typed programming language, and you will only get an error during the runtime if the program the syntax is also the program is having any issue inside it. Like in C++, in C sharp, if you declare any one type, like integer type of a variable, and try to assign it a value of float type, then you might get answer warning or error in those programming languages. But that is not the case with the JavaScript. Uh, you probably will not get an error during the runtime as well. But if you try to use those values inside in your program, and you are not getting and you get stuck somewhere, then you might get error during the execution of the program, and your whole program might crash due to that silly mistake of yours. So you can handle all of those issues and bugs using the try catch in JavaScript. Whatever code you are having any doubt on, your mind can generate any error, you have to write that code in try block in JavaScript. And if by chance that code encounter any error during execution, then try using the catch block. You can catch that error, and after identifying the error, what kind of a error your code get, you can perform some certain tasks, so your whole program flow doesn't break and your program runs smoothly. So for example, in other programming language, C Sharp or Java, you can have multiple catch block, but that is not in the case of JavaScript. But you can imitate similar behavior using the if else or switch case statement inside the JavaScript catch block. So JavaScript can only have one catch block. So for example, here we got the code example. Here we got get month method, and if you are passing the correct month count inside it will give you a month. And else if you are passing like incorrect index, kind of a like index number 14 or 100, it will throw an error, and that error will be catched by the catch block in this try catch paradigm. And here we are logging the error. And other than try and catch block in JavaScript, we got another block that is called finally block. So what's the benefit of finally block? So let's say whether your that particular code what you have written inside try block runs successfully or not, or else if your program still got an error, but still you want to do certain tasks, whether your program runs successfully or not, you can use that finally block. Like if you are fetching the data from database, you open the connection your database server, your program got crash, you go into catch block. But still, if your program runs successfully or got an exception, you have to close that database based connection, or else it can cause memory leak in your program. So for this kind of a task, you can use finally block in your program, in JavaScript program. So how does they are written? Like the syntax, first is going to be try block, the second one is going to be catch block, and the last one is going to be the finally block. Here, the same thing mentioned here, which I explained just now. So this is how you will going to be write all of those three keyword in JavaScript to handle your exceptions and error. So there is one other thing, and very, like, how to explain this, a very unique behavior of JavaScript. Like if you are rethrowing anything from catch block, and if your finally block is returning anything, then that like that return value will overwrite the catch block, whatever you are returning from the catch block or rethrowing from catch block. So here the code example, as we are seeing, we are throwing the bogus error, and in the catch block we are returning value true, and in the final block we are returning value false. But like, for example, you might be thinking that you are going to get the true value because you are returning the catch block, because catch block is handling the error, it should be returning the true value, but that is not the case, because here we have implemented the finally block. So whatever catch block is returning, it will be overwritten by the finally block. It is the here the finally block is returning false, and you will get false as an answer. And like this, whatever values you are returning from finally block will override the rethrow as well as the return value from the catch block as well. So here we are seeing that similar behavior in this code example. So here we are throwing the error from try, and we are catching that error in catch block in JavaScript, printing the message, then again rethrowing the error and returning the false value from finally. And here we got the same behavior again. It should have been not overwritten because we are rethrowing the error, but that is not the case in JavaScript. If you have written anything, return statement in JavaScript, it will overwrite the rethrow and return value of catch block. You can also nest try catch statement in JavaScript. Like you can write another try catch inside another try as well, or either catch or finally you can do anything. So we go the similar implementation here as well. So this is all of the basic stuff and little bit of intermediate advanced stuff you need to know about try and catch block in JavaScript. So if you want to see for yourself this exceptional behavior and this unique behavior of JavaScript try and catch block, I will prefer you to write code for yourself, because code speak louder than mouth. So this is it for this video, and I'm hoping this you found this video very helpful, and it might be adding some additional information in your mind related to JavaScript, and it is adding some value in your life. Then please subscribe our channel and like the video. Thank you guys.